Hey Extreme Team, it's Bruce. I'm making this video training to teach you how to create a Facebook banner or Facebook cover image. They're both 851 by 315 pixels, which seems to be a struggle for people, sizing and everything. So what we're going to do is I'm on my fan page right now, and if you are watching this video really quick, um, you should have watched the previous video, which is in our Extreme Team. I have it here on my favorites, as you can see. It's very accessible. And if you scroll down, Paulie's going to add this to sixfiguresystem.com. Okay, so you should have watched this in its entirety. And now you're coming here to make your Facebook cover. Um, and I'm going to teach you how to do that because you're doing your homework, and this is all part of the homework process. So I'm going to go back to my auto recruiting platform fan page. I am going to click on my Hangout, which is my 22 social tab that I started. And if you haven't seen this, I'm going to hide the admin panel, which is like your dashboard or your back office of 22 social. And there's the Hangout. Very cool, right? So I want my admin panel. I'm going to go to Pro because I'm a Pro member for $2 for the first 30 days. I'm going to scroll down and we're going to go to Tools. I have it bookmarked, but I want to show you how to get there. And here we go. Image editors. Guys, we got all kinds of free photos here too, which is great. I mean, 22 Social has more photos than you could imagine. You want to get creative? They got some great images. Really quick, look at these images on what's this? Gritosgraphy. I don't even know if I pronounced it right. These are like some really high definition images. Crazy. I don't know if you can see how the definition in the video, but and it goes on and on. It just goes on and on and on. So you can find some great images. You can get pretty creative, add some text through Canva or PicMonkey, and have fun with it. So here we are. We're going to go to image editors. We're going to Canva. Really cool. And guys, there's all kinds of preset sizes here for all different social medias. A Facebook app, a post, a Facebook ad. So you can get really creative here. But we're going to create a Facebook cover. There it is, 851 by 315. We're going to click on that. And guys, what I did was, like I said, I searched for the 21st century images. Okay, so let's do that. 21st century images. Okay, and the reason I did it was I wanted to get ideas. I didn't want to steal somebody else's exact picture. I was going to create something, and I wanted to look at a few different ideas to kind of stir things up in my mind and see what I liked. You know, because you can't always picture things as you're sitting there trying to create an image in your mind. So I scroll down, and there it is, guys. I mean, it's not exact. I like mine better, as a matter of fact, but this is what I saw that made me create this image right here. There it is, 21st century. Pretty cool, right? So I own it, and that's the key. That's what took me to create the rest of it. And I just pictured the banner being longer and saying century. I said, where's the century? I wanted that here. So, scroll through things like this. You can think of other concepts. Technology, 21st century technology, whatever it is, you can search anything. There's pictures for it. I'm telling you. So that's what I did. I Googled 21st century images, and I came up with that idea of the moon. So now what do you do in Canva? Now the great thing is, here's your template, and here's your profile picture that, you can't put anything there, so you can work around it. Okay? And you have all these buttons on the side, and you can search images here too. So here's the layouts. We're in layout. We can add text, and it gives us all these images too. So you can take, if you're looking for a bubble or something, and you can edit all the text. You can put ARP. You can do whatever you want, and then you have this image here. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the trash can because these are my little control buttons. Or if you're adding text, you can just click on bold, big, medium, small, medium, large, and the text will come up. You have to backspace, and you can put whatever you're typing, okay, on your image. So we're going to cancel that. All right, your background, I chose black, which fit in perfect with my image. You can choose any colors, and you can hit this plus sign, and it's going to give you the ability to, change to different colors and make them darker. Okay, so you have a really great tool here, image color editor, or you can do backgrounds, different types of backgrounds. It's up to you what you want to do. You can upload images from your computer, so, or from Facebook or your computer. So what we're going to do, what I was looking for that globe. So I think what did I search? I might have searched globe and hit enter. No, it wasn't globe. Earth. It was Earth. Earth images. So I typed in Earth, I hit enter, and I got all these pictures. Now some of them are free and some of them are $1. I spent $1 on my banner, and the background I'm going to make black, and I'm going to see, I'm learning something new here now, guys. I got to remove that background. Okay, so you click on the background and trash it. I just learned something new. See that? You just got to play around and you figure things out. It's not always, cut and dry, but you figure out little tricks. So I'm going back to Earth, and I was like, wow, these are some great Earth images. The ones that are marked free are free. The ones that, aren't show $1. So you don't pay until you upload your image. So you can create an image, you can try this globe, you can try as many as you want, and see which one works for you. Until you upload, you don't pay. So I mean, look at this, guys. There's tons and tons of images here, and they change. I'm like crazy about these, but there you go. That's what I was looking for. And when I came to this, I was like, oh man, here we go. And I was looking, I'm like, where is it? Where is that half moon Earth image that I want? And I didn't see it, and I think it's down a little bit lower. It's endless, guys. The pictures just keep on loading and loading and loading. Or maybe it was up here. No, maybe it wasn't. Anyway, I don't have to have the same picture. I can give you a good idea by picking one of these and just being creative on the spot. Kind of want that curvature. I'm so picky. See, maybe that's the difference. I'm just so darn picky Maybe some people aren't as picky as me, but I'm willing to help you guys. If you can't put an image together and you got ideas and you got pictures you want to use, tell me what they are, and I can create it for you. I have fun with this. Oh, that was close. I think I'm getting there. Just bear with me. I think I'm going to give in and just grab, since this is not an image I'm going to keep. Alright, just for training purposes, guys. I'll try not to be so darn picky. Let's choose this purple one. Or no, you want this one. Right? Is that pretty cool? Let's go with that. Okay. Now we have to turn it. So we're just going to click here. Now you see the line appeared. It's level. We got to make it a little smaller to fit on the page. And we're going to scoot it up there. Right about there. Okay, so basically when you see that plus sign, you can drag the image. Okay, so when you're off of it, you can click to the side. It'll get rid of the box. When you want to open it up and drag the corners and make it smaller or turn it, you just click on the image. You can delete it here. You have options here. You can make it transparency. You can add a link, which won't work on Facebook. But if you're putting it somewhere else on a website, you could add a link. You can flip it, and there's other, you can copy it, but we don't want another image here. So we're going to stick with this. I'm going to click out here, and it gets rid of everything. Now, when you buy it, it's not going to say Canva anymore, and it's not going to have the grid. Okay, so now I have my planet. It's definitely, I found a much cooler planet when I made my banner. But things happen for a reason. So now I'm going to go to text. I'm going to add text. So I need a large text. And I need to backspace to get rid of their text. I'm going to type a capital C. Now I know which letter I wanted, but here's your fonts. You just click on the arrow, guys, and it opens up the fonts, and you can scroll through and pick, you know, from a bunch of fonts. I'm going to pick, it started with a C, Cinzel. Okay, see it changed it. Now I want to increase the size. I'm going to go maximum to 144. So again, here's the size, 42. I clicked on the arrow, scroll down, I'm clicking on 44. So there, you see how now it turns into an X? I can move it. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit off center, and that puts me center of my planet. Okay. A little bit higher than center. Alright, good. Now, we're going to put in text again. I'm going to go with bold, backspace. We're going to go with the Cinzel again. I guess it was Cinzel. I'm going to type it 21. 21. And I'm going to slide that up there, and we're going to go a little bit bigger. Try 56. See, I'm moving my cursor around until it turns into the plus sign, so I can move the number up. I can go bigger. Try 64. Try 72. 72 looks good. Okay, I'm going to position that right about there. And I have to make a ST, so I'm going to go with this little backspace to get rid of the, so I go ST. We want a lowercase t and a capital S in this case. And I'm going to go back up to Cinzel. Click that. There it is. And I'll put that right there. Now we're going to go back up to add text. I can move this around too, so it's not over top of anything. And I can, when my arrows are sideways, or if they're, see, it only gives you the option to drag things when you have these little half circles with the X in them. So I can stretch this out. I can backspace now. I'm going to write since, I think I'm not sure if I did lowercase. This really doesn't matter. No, I did capitals. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do capital ENTRY, send U or Y, and I am going to pick that Cinzel. There it is. I need it to be bigger though. You got to try and proportionize things. Let's try 64. I think is too big. We're going to go 56. And to sometimes when you click on images, like I have the 21 inside of the C, it may not be, you may not get it the first, excuse me, you may not get it the first time. You may click this and it'll highlight the C. I want to get the ST, and there I got it the first time. I want that T to be little. It's not going to be little. So there. I'm just trying to get the top of the ST even with the top of the century. Okay, these little things like that, keeping that top even. I mean, the 21 doesn't matter. It can be higher and still look okay. You kind of want it centered of century. See how you got that line going down the center from 21 through century? Now you know they're centered. Okay, so perfect. I mean, guys, this isn't really difficult. So I'm just trying to create what I created before and kind of walk you through what I did and, you know, things that you can do. And then I put business strategies underneath. It's a really cool thing to have big letters of the main word or the first word, and then the following words smaller, like I did in my fan page. So I can click on this little text here and slide that over, lengthen that out, and I'm going to show you a little trick. You got to get creative. So the key here with this is going to be the font. So I'm going to change the font. I'm not going to use the same font. I want to get a little creative and change things up a little bit so it's easy. It's eye appealing. You know, like it's like mix matching furniture in a room. I think I used the crushed. So it was okay, I want these words to be small. I don't want to get them too big. And one way to do that, depending on the size of the font, is you can put spaces to spread them out, but you have to remember to add the space or two in between the words to make it not look like they're spaced with spaces, that's the actual font. So we're hoping that this fits the space that I have. It's a little bit short. I'm going to have to go a little bigger, maybe 21. There it is. There's my line. Okay. Now, I'm looking at my image, and I had the same thought that I did looking at this. There needed to be something here. And what I thought of was something like this, you know, a graph or a grid. So I said, you know, it would be cool, the grid of a planet, right? So I think I typed in grid, and I hit enter. Yeah, it was grid, and I scrolled down. At first I was like, oh, that's not really what I wanted to see. But I figured I'd look, you know. My idea was a grid or a graph paper, you know, or the globe, the grid of a globe. And maybe I got lucky, or maybe I bought it. Maybe I can't buy it again. Let's try graph. Enter. You never know what you're going to find. You can always type graph globe. Now we're starting to get to something here. That was a possibility of finding what we wanted. And this is what this, you know, this isn't anything that I can do in a certain period of time and train you. That's why I'm creating exactly, or not exactly, close to what I created for my fan page. And I don't want you to copy this because I want you to be original. Because you have to be original. You're going to be creating a new cover. I mean, remember, you're going to probably have to train people, you know, so you have to become a leader. So you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to get good at it. Let's try globe. Maybe I typed in globe. Well, we know what we're kind of looking for. Like, I want three-dimensional. I do remember seeing these. So as you can see, they give you a lot of images to choose from. See, that's really cool too. Let's do that. Let's be a little bit different on this one. And I want more of the grid though. So I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to make it bigger. See, this one costs money. So this may not look as good. Can't change the color of this one. Scroll down. Hit the transparency. You see that, right? I'm going to make this a little transparent. For some reason, I can't change the color of it. I wanted to make it blue. But you saw how that was done, right? So let's trash it. And let's try to find globe grid. Maybe we can find some globe grid images. Here we go. There it is. there it is, people. And I did put it on a little bit of a tilt and made it bigger, and just wanted it. I didn't want a lot of concentration, you know, with the axis there. So I just kind of wanted to get that edge to be a grid, and maybe we can make it a little bit bigger, and we can change the color of this one. We want to go to a blue, and we want to make it a little bit transparent. I might have to raise it though to get it's not on the screen. There we go. Need help? No, yeah, I need you to move. How am I gonna? There we go. We'll lighten that up a little bit, and we have to send it back so it's not on top of the letters, so the letters are on top of it. So we send it to the back behind the letters, and there it is. That's basically what I created with a little bit different image here. Okay, so that's how you you know, create an image using Canva. Now what I would do is I would link and publish, and it's going to open up a page here. Anyone can allow anyone with this link to edit. No. And what you do is you click on image. You don't want PDF, so you click on image. It's going to ask you for $2. Okay, so evidently oh, this. Yeah, we didn't use that though. So anyway, at any rate, I'm surprised that they're charging for that. You can, you know, close it out and or do something to. I'm not going to try and figure it out on this training, but I'm sure there's a way to get rid of that dollar if you have to start over or do something on the page, and then you just pay and download. I've already got my credit card in there, so you pay $1, no big deal. It's cheaper than Fiverr. Okay, so that's it, guys. Have fun with this, and go create a really cool Facebook banner. And again, like I said, if you can't quite put it all together and you have the ideas, shoot me a private message on Facebook, and I will gladly help you out. I enjoy doing this. Okay, until then, we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.